Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Football Africa. Kindly subscribe if you haven't. Put me on post notifications, like, comment and share the link across so that others will enjoy the insightful content we upload here on this very channel. My name is Joyce and thank you for 370 plus subscribers. 400 is the goal before this month ends. Thank you for the support so far. So in this video I am talking about a bad news from the camp of the Black Stars of Ghana. One of our key players is injured. Yes, one of our key players is injured and he will be out for a couple of months. I'm bringing that one to you, so stay glued with me to the end of this video as I will be talking about it. So to begin with, Mohammed Kudus, in a English Premier League game for Tottenham Hotspur, he was subbed off in the early minutes of the game, and the manager for Tottenham Hotspur, Thomas Frank, he gave an update that they are still doing various scans to see the extent of Mohammed Kudus' injury. So now the test results are in and Mohammed Kudus is suffering from a thigh injury which will keep him out until April. So January, February, March, April. So April, Mohammed Kudus will be out of action for Tottenham Hotspur, and the serious concern it is for the Black Stars of Ghana is that in March will be an international window. Yes, it will be an international break for all the clubs, and we will be playing Germany. This is a preparatory match as we head towards the World Cup 2026, and our star boy won't be featuring because he is suffering from a thigh injury, so he'll be out up until April. So after the international break, Mohammed Kudus will be back depending on how he recovers faster, because in March the friendly match against Germany is on, and people are raising concerns. Yes, people are raising concerns, and it is the fact that during the last international window that the Black Stars of Ghana went to play the Caribbean Cup, there were some debut callers, which is Nkrumah and also Prince Kwabena of Mediama SC. Prince Nkrumah and also Prince Owusu Kwabena from Mediama SC. So people are raising concern, and let me read that one to you. So he said that something to note about Mohammed Kudus. In Kudus' absence, Ghana, we are in a big mess. So this is what he's saying. He says something to note with Kudus. There was a period between 2020 and 2022 where his ability to stay healthy was a bit concerned. Yes, we all know that Mohammed Kudus, it reached a certain time ago where he wasn't even getting enough play time because he was battling with serious injuries. So this has largely cleared up, but I still feel not enough has been done to prepare for a Kudus absence. So this is what the person is saying, and it is true. We haven't prepared enough for Kudus absence, and he came back to say that since Mohammed Kudus' injury was confirmed that he will be out for several months, and he came back to say that now that the lack of alternatives at the number 10 position comes home to Route S, which is Ghana, and he dated back to when he wrote the first one that I read. So he said that I felt there was far too little preparations for Kudus' absence, and Ghana now likely to play Germany, which is in March, for the World Cup friendly. The Black Stars and does not exist to market players, but calling Prince Owusu and Kelvin Nkrumah over players like Augustin Boachi in November made no sense. So what the person is saying is that in the last international friendly whereby we played the Caribbean Cup 2025, debutants Kelvin Nkrumah and also Prince Owusu from Mediama SC, their collapse it didn't make sense to him because there were some notable players who could be given minutes and also be monitored if they will be able to impress the coach as we are heading towards the World Cup 2026. And now Kudus is out, and we haven't prepared for Kudus' absence. So this is all that the person is saying about Mohammed Kudus. It is a big shock. So now Coach Otuado has a lot of work to do, because with these kind of injuries, it depends on the player's recovery mode. Yes, how the player recovers faster. That is determined by Mohammed Kudus' injury at the moment. And let's move to Antoine Semenyo. The deal is almost done. Yes, medicals has been booked today and everything is sorted for Mohammed Kudus, for Antoine Semenyo over there. So his career path, at age 14, he was rejected by Arsenal and Tottenham. And at 15, he had unsuccessful trials at Crystal Palace, Fulham, and also Millwall. And at 17, Bristol City took charge of him and bought him. And at 18, he went on loan to Bath City. At 19, he went on loan to Newport County. And at 20, he went on loan to Sunderland. And today, he is scoring goals for Bournemouth. And Manchester City and also Pep Guardiola are interested in him. So this is the career path for Antoine Semenyo, as his deal £60 million to Manchester City is done. Everything is sorted. So let's move to the Black Queens. We all know that we'll be having a qualifier, which is the African Cup, Women's African Cup of Nations. Yes, and the Black Queens will get to know their opponent on January 15th. Yes, on January 15th, the Black Queens will know their opponent in the Women's African Cup of Nations. And people are also saying, from Kudus era, when Kudus became like he was avoiding injuries and wasn't get frequently, people were saying that we should build the team around Mohammed Kudus. And now Antoine Semenyo has also risen, and the attention has been shifted from Kudus to build the team around Antoine Semenyo. What do we want as a country? This is a question. What do we want as a country? Build a team around Kudus now, build a team around Semenyo. This is a question I'm putting up to you. If you have an answer for me, let me know that in the comment section. I'll be reading each and every one of them. And also FIFA and TikTok, they've come to partnership. Yes, they've signed a landmark preferred platform agreement to boost our coverage and also creator access and fan engagement for the 2026 World Cup. So this World Cup preparations have gone into it. A lot of preparations have gone into it. So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This is Football Africa and I am your regular host, Joyce.